Hey everyone, and welcome to The Productive Dev. My name is Alyssa, and in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 screenshot tools to check out. So as a software developer, I use screenshot tools all day, every day, whether it's to show work in progress with designers or product managers, or record a quick video for like a pull request, or show something to stakeholders. There's really a variety of use cases. So in this video, I want to go over 3 tools that I think would be helpful, starting with the most batteries included version and then going all the way to the simplest version. So my hope is that one of these tools will be very helpful to you. So let's dive in and check them out. Alrighty, so the first tool on this list is called CleanShot X, and they have been around quite a few years. At least I've known about them for a long time. And I have their menu open here. And one of the first things I want to do is, as you can see, my desktop is kind of a mess. So you actually have the option to hide desktop items, which is really cool, so that, you know, if you're doing a presentation, like I'm recording a video right now, it can go ahead and hide your desktop items and makes it look cleaner, which is really nice. That's just one extra feature. The one I use a lot is a capture area. And so this kind of looks very similar to how you would do a screenshot using the default Mac tool. But if you notice, I have this little thing floating over here, and I have some options when I hover over it. I can close it out, I can edit it, I can upload it to the cloud. So CleanShot X is a paid service, but it's a one-time payment, and you get like, I think 1 gigabyte of cloud storage, or I can pin it. So let me go ahead and pin it right here. And so now it just kind of stays here, all that jazz. Let me go back out. I can copy, I can save it. If I go ahead and do this, this allows me to annotate it. And so you can do things like, so I can add, you know, this, a little background, make the padding smaller. It just adds like some nice polish to it. You know, it could even take my background and like blur it. That's very meta there. But like, yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do here. You can crop it. So if I want to do that, you know, crop. So many different options that you have. You can like blur things out if you had sensitive information on the screen. You can like, you know, annotate things that way. Like I said, there's so many things. I can't show you everything, but you know, most of these tools will have arrows, and you can type text and things like that and change the color of the text and all that stuff. So, you know, draw things if you want to like highlight something. So this is just kind of like, I would not say bare bones, but most of these tools are going to have at least some form of this. And again, even from this menu, I can share it, I can pin it, copy or upload it to the cloud. I think I can go ahead and add an additional image if I wanted to. I can save as, but if I'm done here, it goes ahead and keeps it there. And I can just, let's say I just copy it to the clipboard or something. So you can do things like capture full screen, which that just goes ahead, and if I open it up here, it just captured my entire screen. Let's see what else. You can do capture window. So I think I only have this one window, but right now it just captured the back of the screen. So if I had multiple browser windows open or applications, I can go ahead and do that. You can record the screen. So this is one reason why I personally bought CleanShot X, is because I needed a tool that allowed me to record my screen, because I do a lot of like demos and things and just quick recordings asking developers questions or whatever. So that was helpful. Okay, so I've opened up the CleanShot website and actually want to show you some of the things I mentioned earlier. So if I wanted to say, like I said, capture that, and if I look at my clipboard, capture your Mac screen like a pro, so I can capture line breaks. This is their site where you could see all the features that they have. I think if you scroll like all the way down, they have all features, and it's a massive page. This is actually a good page to try and show you. So the scrolling capture, and a lot of the tools have this. And if I do that and click auto scroll, it'll go ahead and just scroll down the entire thing. This is really good if you want to just show maybe designs or mock-ups or something of an entire screenshot. And like I said, this page is huge. So done. And it'll go ahead and copy that. Let me see if I can find the pricing. So if I click buy now, so yeah, so you can be on a subscription and do $8 a month, and that gives you Cloud Pro access to larger cloud. Or what I did is a one-time payment, and that gives me 1 gigabyte of cloud storage, and you get, I guess, a year of updates. And CleanShot X has been around a long time, and definitely a good option if you want kind of batteries included. Okay, so the next tool I want to talk about is called Shottr. And I believe this is just built by a solo developer. I heard about this, I don't know, a couple of years ago. And it's a really great and powerful tool, a little more bare bones than CleanShot X, but the pricing, if you look at it, they have a 30-day free trial. And I think even when the trial expires, It doesn't, you can still have access to a lot of things. It just kind of prompts you to like, hey, would you mind supporting? But it's $12 for the basic tier. And then if you really want to support, it's $30. I always try to support these indie developers when I can. So I did pay the $12 for it, and it's been great. I actually think it's worth more. Let me go ahead and open it up here. And so if I go ahead and click capture screen, so what it's going to go ahead and do is just capture the entire screen. You can see my little video here and my sidebar and everything. So the thing I use the most is this capture area section. So I can go ahead and do this and select the section that I want. And then from here, similar options to what you see in CleanShot. So I can go ahead and pin and then, move around the screen and it will stay, glued there. If I want to go back and edit it, I can do that. I can go ahead and draw shapes around things, and I can change like the width of stuff. You can change the color, similar to how CleanShot let you do. You see, you can annotate, and you can make the font size larger, bigger, all that kind of stuff. You can draw arrows. You can, let's see, highlight sections if I wanted to like do this, really make something stand out. Let's see, I can draw, again, more shapes, ovals, things like that. Like I said, a lot of these tools will kind of have these features. You can add another capture, which is really cool. So let's say I wanted to do this. I actually use this a lot at work when I want to glue together multiple screenshots. So this is really a nice one. And then one thing that's kind of unique too is they have this kind of spotlight feature. So let's say I just wanted to focus on that one section. Let me zoom in here. Then you can see kind of the rest of the stuff just kind of gets grayed out there. And then you see that that's kind of spotlighted there. So Shottr is really cool. Like I said, I think it's built by an indie developer, a really great product. Highly recommend it. The only reason I don't use it all the time is because, at least at the time of this recording, they do not have an ability to record a GIF or like, video. And I need that a lot at work to be able to show demos or just point things out and pull requests and things like that. So hopefully they add that at some point, because then they would have all the features. But Shottr is a really solid option that's really packed with a lot of features and is very affordable. Alrighty, and last but not least on this list is a tool called Zappy, and it's actually created by the team at Zappy. I actually heard about this tool 5+ years ago, and this is the first screenshot tool that I ever used. I don't have it installed right now because I've since switched to Shottr, and I use Shottr now in combination with CleanShot X. But Zappy is a really great, simple option, as you can see kind of from the screen here. It looks like now, though, because I did download it before recording this video, that they require you to have a Zappy account. So if you don't have a Zappy account, you can't use Zappy, which that's a shame, because when I was using it 5+ years ago, it was just free and you didn't need an account at all. But still a definitely really good, solid option. As you can see, you can do text, you can pin, you can annotate, shortcut capture, I guess you could share the upload as a URL. So this is the really good, bare bones option, I would say. And it's free. So if you already have an existing Zappy account, it's one to consider. And that concludes the list. Hopefully you found one of these tools useful if you're not already using a screenshot tool. If there's a screenshot tool that you like to use that I did not mention, please feel free to leave a comment and let me know. I really enjoy learning about new products, even if it's not one that I use regularly. And if you're interested in developer productivity tips, tools, and tricks like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video.